Hey y'all, what's going on? Back with another anime video of Nani episode, and today we're going to talk about Frieren, Season 2, Episode 1. Guys, I just finished watching Frieren, the first season, right? And a lot of people are saying, this anime is generational, all that type of stuff. Like, there's a lot of hype around it, right? And I watched it, and I enjoyed Frieren. I did. That first episode, got me with him now, dying, and it definitely taught me. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that believes this, but like, Frieren definitely taught me, and I've been saying this last year and yesterday with my one friend for her birthday, is that you definitely have to appreciate life. Don't live life without any regrets. Tell somebody how you feel. Spend time with them because you might regret that. And, seeing him now dying, and Frieren never get to know more about him, regretting the time that she had with him right there. Not saying that she regrets spending time with, like, not spending enough time with him right there. We just gotta cherish life, man. And honestly, makes you scared to death. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, but it's, I don't think about that anytime soon. Like, I still have a whole lot to live for. And like I said, this Freeman just taught me that just appreciate life, man. Like, appreciate the people that you have in your life. Like I said, don't regret anything. If you feel some way, about them, tell them, let them know. And it's so cruel to how a character's death. There's few animes, right, where a character's death happens like in early episode, but yet their impact still lasts throughout the whole entire season. Like, the one anime I can think of is Blue Exorcist, with Rin's dad dying like the first episode or two. His impact still lasts throughout multiple seasons. So I thought that was actually pretty cool. So yeah, man, I wish those four of us were still alive, right? Well, no, I wish Heather Hector were still alive, because those two characters meant a lot to this series, and even to this premiere. It's been great. And I also say this too. They spent last year when they had the Anime of the Year award, and Solo 11 season 1, not season 2. Solo 11 season 1 won Anime of the Year, right? It was between Solo 11, Frieren, Kaiju number 8, Delicious Dungeon. I believe Donovan was nominated as well. And I forgot what the other category was, but nonetheless, though, Solo 11 season 1 won. And a lot of people were mad that Frieren did not win, right? And I'll say this: I enjoy Frieren, but like, I still think Kaiju number 8, and the supposed right up there, I still think Kaiju number 8 was my favorite anime of 2024. But it's also weird because it's like, can you compare an anime of the year when it's only had 12 episodes compared to an anime that had like 20 episodes? I always find that kind of weird. It's like, you have 12, they have 28. You know what I'm saying? Like, can we really compare the two? But like, I still thought Kaiju number 8 was my favorite anime of 2024. But I don't blame people for choosing Frieren. No, I don't. But it's like, ever since I watched it, it's like the gigantic hate train for Solo Level. That's how it started. But also, now I see that Frieren's going to be generational. I don't know. I think everyone has their own definition of generational. But like, I gotta wait and see how how much of an impact it has for the community. Like you said, we have generations that have Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, Sailor Moon, animes that have been out for a very long time, and still has an impact to this day. And a lot of people are saying, that Frieren is the next generational anime. Now, I'm not saying that it's not gonna be, but like, I'm just gotta wait and see, how much of the impact it has, throughout, a decade or decades. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people like to say general, but I just gotta wait and see, its impact. Like I said, I'm not gonna say that yet. Like, I'm gonna just wait and see, the impact it's going to be having on the next couple of years. Like I said, I think it might be too early to say that, but like, it was a very good first season though. Like, I'm not going to deny about that, but like, it was very good. But like I said, my lesson from Frieren is that the fact, cherish life. Don't live any regrets. If you know somebody, spend time with them. Let them know how you feel. Like, regret sucks. Like, having regrets suck. Like I said, that first episode of Frieren, man, it hit me. It really hit me, man. Like, it's like, damn, bro. Like, I wish that character was still alive, man. I really wish so. But so like I said, this season, we saw our three characters, go on our adventure. And a pretty cool thing happened. Pretty interesting thing happened. They actually found crystals that that nullify magic, and they drop into a cave that has all those crystals that nullify magic, and that pretty much leaves them defenseless, right? And so Frieren's got to be one of the most adorable characters ever. Like, Frieren is very strong, powerful, but I just love the straight face she gives. Like, she's kind of adorable. Her and Fern, like, they just give you both straight faces. You're like, I just want to pinch your cheeks right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, they really are really cool characters right there, man. I like them, but they're sleeping, and next thing you know, this monster attacks them, and Stark's like, how can you be sleeping at a time like this right now? And Frieren says, I trust you. And we see a flashback, about him now with the 4 hairs. Like, I didn't say, like, how can you trust me? I fled and left my village. But him that says, when you create a party, you develop trust with them. Like, you only create a party unless you do trust them. And so him now, trusts these people for his life. Frieren told Stark, I trust you with my life. Why that's what I have on my party right now? I trust you with my life. And I'm like, damn, me, it's like, I would because I just met you. I would trust you and shit like that. Even though you jump apart, I'm like, yeah, I don't trust you. But like, no, but Frieren, she trusts Stark. I feel so that was a very important moment. Now, granted, he can defeat the monster, but they still got away from that cave. And we actually, after we actually went to this town, we actually, run into a familiar face. Yeah, I got what's together. Warbell, yeah, they ran into Warbell, and apparently, it wasn't shown, but like, Warbell was trying to recruit Stark into his party. Like, I'm not gonna stop right there. I'll do anything to protect the North and everything. They actually did spend some time together. She's like, hey, you mind if I persuade him? She's like, yeah, sure. Why not? And so, Stark said at first, I'm not gonna join, but they did talk more, and Stark said, yo, I'm not joining you guys. Like, that's what I appreciate the offer, but it's like, yo, I'm not joining. I'm in this party. And so, like I said, the last part of the episode was when Stark talked to Fern, and Fern was like, you sure you're not very restrictive here? And he's like, you may seem like that Fern, for that Frieren, forced me to go on this. Eventually, no. I was at my wit's end when y'all met me. I was getting ready to flood the village, but you guys, helped me get me through that. And me joining the party right there, and you saved me. Like I said, it's not just Frieren that's partying me, but you did too. You helped me at my darkest time of need right there, and so because of you, I'm in this party right now, and I feel welcome. But you just said, just be a bit nicer to me right there. She's like, come here, let me pitch you. He's like, no. And so, yeah, man. No, I thought it was really cool. Like I said, like, Fern doesn't know that, he was a motivation as to why Stark, joined their party right there. It's like I said, you and Frieren, helped me through my darkest time right there. Y'all inspired me to join your party right there. So you guys are the reason why I'm inspired. Y'all didn't force it, but it's like, you guys are the reason why, I'm inspired right there. You guys motivated me to do better. So I really do appreciate this. So yeah. So everybody, unfortunately I can't join your party, but I'm sure we'll see those guys again. Like, I'm surprised we saw them like on the first episode right there. But yeah, like, it was a bit of an appetizer. Like I said, I didn't see the trailer. I tend to stay away from anime trailers because I don't want to know what happens. But it's not to say I don't watch them all the time. I just tend to stay away from them. But like, times I'm like, let me go ahead and watch. Like, if it's an anime like that I really, really love, like JJK, I'll watch that trailer right there. Be like, yeah, I gotta know what happens. But yeah, nice episode. Like I said, I'm late to the Frieren party right there. I do like him as a character. I do. I really do. I'm excited to see where this anime goes to. I'm excited to see it. So, yeah, folks, y'all let me know what you think about this episode right there. Sorry that I'm late to the Frieren party now, but here I am right there. But yeah, folks, y'all have a good day. Like I said, comment section, let me know. Subscribe to be part of this family. This video like, helps the video a lot. And follow me on social media accounts in the description box below. And always remember what J. Cole said, everybody. There's no such thing as life better than yours. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.